in a second. There we go. Here we are. Oh, we're so excited. We are going to talk to you guys about why we cannot shut up about this. I think there's some of our friends and family that we've definitely talked to and they think we're off our rocker. But Rhonda and I, we're so excited. We both earned the incentive trip to Mexico, which is a free trip to Puerto Vallarta area in January. So here's the really fun fact. Rhonda has never had a passport before, and she got one in the mail today, and she's going to open it right now.
I'm so excited.
Let's open it. Go ahead.
Like, I've never seen anybody else's passport either.
You've never held a physical passport in your hand?
No, never.
This is so funny. I know, open it. It's got like a hard page in there with your picture.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And then when you get to Mexico, they're going to put a big stamp on one of the pages. I always wonder how many people have like filled all of their pages in their passport with stamps.
Right.
Like every time you leave the country, that country gives you a stamp.
Oh,
that's cool. What the extra pages are for. Yeah. It's so fun.
Official.
So yeah, it's official. We're going to Mexico. So excited. All right. Well, we wanted to share why we are additionally excited about the fact that Trinot Travel was released. Rhonda and I were in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago, and they unleashed this to us as a new platform that we're going to have. And the benefits of it are something that we never could have possibly imagined. One thing, too, that we found, because we're part of the health and wellness industry, we're so passionate about helping people not just lose weight, but gain the energy and vitality back, help with inflammation, all those tips, just help people feel better, right? That's our mission. But did you know that people who travel and have travel booked have less stress? They've got just the anticipation of having travel booked helps with things like, depression, anxiety. We don't claim to cure, heal, or treat anything. This is just a fact. You can go ahead and look it up, that people who travel more often are less likely to struggle from those types of things, even have less heart disease. It is a crazy statistic that's out there. So we want to travel more. I want to travel more. This is something that I'm very passionate about. I love going on trips with my kids. Obviously, I've got a large family. Rhonda has a ton of family over in Hawaii. It gets expensive to go there and visit and all of that kind of stuff. So we have a way to not only save money in those places, but we also get a free vacation every year, and it's a tax write-off. So that is absolutely incredible. So we're going to run through some of the comparisons that we have found and the deals that we can get here. And I have all sorts of examples. Now, we get up to 65% off of hotels, resorts, cruises, condos, car rentals. Like, it is a very substantial amount of things that we save money on. Oh, I got the wrong one here. Hold on one second. Let me remove that one. Let's do this. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so here's the first one that I'm going to show you guys. This is the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys is very expensive. Chad and I flew to Miami, rented a car, and drove to Key West and back. And it was more expensive than going to Mexico for a week by a landslide, and it was 3 days. So if you can find a deal in the Florida Keys, that's the way to go. This is a resort down in Key West, and it was about $6,000, a little over $6,000, I think, booked on a very popular website that starts with an E that you've probably used many, many times, and booked through Trinot Travel, was saving $3,320 on the same exact location. The savings that we're seeing on hotels and resorts is absolutely insane. So another option, this is the one that got me really excited. So I have 3 kids. They have significant others now. We're also taking grandma a lot of the time. And this is about 7 flights sometimes that we have to book. And we look for locations that are less expensive and are all inclusive and have cheaper flights. That always leads us to Riviera Maya. But I've always looked at Aruba and I thought, God, I've always wanted to go there, because when I see people there, it's so beautiful. The water is crystal clear, pristine. We don't really see all the sargassum seaweed all over like we see in Riviera Maya now. It's gorgeous, but it's cost prohibitive to somebody like me who's bringing 7 people on a vacation, right? So when I looked at this, I just about died. So after being part of the Trinot Travel for 12 months, they give you a voucher for a vacation that is $1,500 to $2,000 in price. This is on the list of places we can go, and it's $2,863. So it's even more, and it's a place that you can use your voucher for. I couldn't believe it. Going to that really popular online search engine and booking is $6,000 for the week. We can get it for $2,863. I think I have on there. Yep. And at the end of a year, Chad and I get to go there for free. But the really cool thing is, since we both enrolled in Trinot Travel, Chad and I, we're going to get 2 rooms so we can bring all of the kids. So that's
Nice.
really, really exciting, right? Plus my kids, Emma and Justin, they are adults. They are also enrolled in Trinot Travel so that they can go and take an extra vacation with their friends. So that's really fun. Now, if you're saying, okay, guys, we don't go outside the country, we're not international travelers, you can put the kids in the car and drive down to Florida and get a condo in Orlando. So here's some examples of $300, $400 for a condo for a full week with your kids. Full kitchen, laundry, all of that. It's a lot easier to have something like that when you've got kids. You want to make some of your own meals to save some money. This is huge. There's tons. Look at all the options down there that are available in Orlando. I'm not a Disney person. I've never actually taken my kids to Disney, but if you go a little bit south, we have Miami Beach condo for about $700 on the water for an entire week. So you could share that with some friends, divide that. It's for a girls' week. I mean, a whole week. That is insanely cheap. Like I'm like, how can they even do that? When Chad and I flew to Miami and then drove down to Key West, I think I paid $300 for one night for a hotel room on the beach. And it wasn't a fancy one by far, by a landslide. Okay.
One when we went to Miami.
Yeah. And what did you end up paying? Do you remember? Was it more than $700 if it would have been a week?
Oh, yeah. It was. I mean, we were only for a long weekend. And it was probably like $500 just for those 3 nights.
Yeah. So this is $700 for a full week. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we weren't even near the water.
Oh, this is on the water.
Exactly.
Oh, man, I know. So let's say, okay, Rhonda and Becky, you guys are insane. We don't go to outside the country. We don't go to Florida. We don't do any of that. Well, maybe you just want to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We live in Wisconsin. Some of you may not. But let's say you want to take your kids to Milwaukee Zoo. This is the 3 different places you can book the same hotel. It's a standard national chain. We have to hide the name of the chain and the booking site. Legally, for a compliance standpoint, we can't share those. Ren and I can share them with you privately. We can't share them publicly. I'd be happy to show you what these pictures are, and I may have accidentally left the address on there. So you can see it's the same location, same dates. I picked the first weekend of June to head down to the Milwaukee Zoo or do whatever it is you may want to do in Milwaukee. Maybe you want to go see a Bucks game. Maybe you want to see a Brewer game. I don't know. There's lots of things to do down there, right? Booking on Trinot Travel was $217. That includes taxes and fees. You just pay that and you're done, okay? If you book on that hotel's website, that is the middle picture I have, it's $337. If you go to the really popular online search engine where you can book that certainly, that one, $333. You're saving $120 for the weekend just booking on Trinot Travel. So things that you're going to do anyways and places you're going to go, we're saving a crap ton of money. Super easy to book. You just click the book now, and then you will be. I think we lost Rhonda. That's okay. I'm going to keep going. This is still streaming to her page. So this is saving a ton of money. So what does this look like? Well, you're saving up to 65% on hotels, resorts, condos, cruises, and car rentals. As I mentioned, it's super easy to book. It's just like booking any of those online. You just book now. Every 12 months for being part of Trinot Travel, you're going to get a voucher that is worth $1,500 to $2,000. And that includes that Aruba spot. Plus, I'm going to show you in a little while a bunch of other examples in the United States and all over the world that you can use that free vacation. It is $65 a month for associates and $75 a month for customers. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there with subscriptions to Hulu, Paramount, Peacock, iTunes, like all of these crazy subscriptions that you have that you're like, I don't even know what these are. Okay. Try using an app like Rocket Money and get rid of some of those and just displace that, because paying that $65 a month all year will only be $780, but you're getting like a $2,000 vacation handed to you. So think of it as like a savings plan, and then getting that vacation at the end of the year. But the other really cool piece of that too is now your vacations, because if you are an associate side of this, is a tax write-off. If you just want to be a customer, that's fine too. You can pay $75 a month and anybody can do this. But to look at the enrollment into Trinut to be able to do this and have other people enroll, that is where it becomes truly incredible. And you get all of the perks of the tax write-off benefits of that as well. So I wanted to show you guys some of the places that you can go with that travel voucher. So here we go. If you can see this, I got to switch all right. So there's places all over the United States, California, Colorado, Denver, Florida, boatloads of Florida, Miami, Orlando. Those are all amazing. Hawaii is on here. Just everywhere out east, you name it. I think New York is in here. Yep. Places in New York. There's a ton. Now, if you want to go beyond that, we've got Asia, China, India, Malaysia, Maldives, the Philippines, even Aruba, my favorite, that I want to go to, Thailand, the Bahamas, the Dominican Republic is on here, Costa Rica, St. Martin, St. Kitts, tons of resorts that are mainly all-inclusive on here as well. Not all of them. Some of them, really, if you want to stay somewhere super bougie, it might be 4 nights. If you want to stay at a standard place, it'll be 7 nights if it's not listed otherwise. This is all totally public on Trinut's site too, by the way. Mexico, tons of Mexico on here, and even Dubai. So that is all super, super awesome. Oh, here, Rhonda's trying to get back in. I don't know why Rhonda keeps disappearing. She's so excited she can't stand herself. And
kicking me out.
And it just keeps kicking her out. Yeah. So that's okay. I kept going. I'm like, oh, where'd Rhonda go? Rhonda's back. No, Rhonda's gone again. That's too funny. So yeah, if you guys have any further questions on this, add them down in the comments.
Can you hear me?
This is probably one of the most incredible things I have ever could have imagined that could have been added to what it is that we're doing to help people not just feel amazing, but my goal in the next year is to get 1,000 people these discounts, because this is awesome. What am I missing? Anything? I'm glad you're back.
Can't hear you.
Oh yeah, you have like no bars. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
If you guys have questions, let us know.